Hey guys, a very warm welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by again. I'm always happy or glad to have you here, and in today's recipe, I'm sharing with you how to make a truly authentic Ghanaian Kontomire stew, also known as Palava sauce. It's super quick and easy to follow and also packed with flavor. Trust me, your taste buds are in for a treat. So if this sounds like something you'd love or enjoy, then please sit back, relax, and then let's get cooking. Thank you. So to get started, I'm working on the tomatoes and I'm using 24 medium-sized tomatoes for this recipe. First, I'll place them in a bowl and then I'll add some water and I'll give it a good rinse off camera. And once they are clean, I'll cut the tomato into half and remove the seeds, just like you've seen in the video. And when I'm done, I'll slice them into small pieces. But of course, feel free to cut them into your preferred size and shapes. So I'll just set them aside and move on to the next stage. In a separate bowl, I'll add some turkey berries and then I'll add some pepper and cover it with water, and I'll boil this or cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes roughly. And the next thing to do will be to cut my onions. So moving on, I have 6 medium-sized onions here. I'll just go ahead and I'll slice them into small pieces as well. Again, slice them however you like. It's totally up to you. Once I'm done, I'll just put them in a bowl and then I'll set it aside. Our turkey berries is also fully cooked now, so I'll just set them aside for later. Now let's move on to the cooking. My pot is already on the heat and I'm adding some palm oil. I like to be generous with the oil at this stage because it's better to add it when you need before introducing your other ingredients. So I'll let the oil melt completely, which will take about a minute or two to do so. Once the oil has fully melted, I'll add some salted fish, that is Koobi. You can as well use kako, but I wasn't having any. So I'll be frying this for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium heat. And this step is really important because you want all that rich flavor from the fish to infuse into the oil. Trust me, this makes a very big difference. And after 3 minutes on fire, I'll go ahead and add the sliced onions I prepared earlier. And I'll be frying them for about 3 to 4 minutes on medium heat while stirring continuously to make sure they don't burn. And at this point, the aroma from the kitchen or the aroma in the kitchen was absolutely amazing and inviting. Once the onions have beautifully fried, I will then add the sliced tomatoes I set aside earlier, and I'll give it a quick stir to mix everything well with the oil. Then I'll let this cook on medium heat for about 10 to 12 minutes, but be sure to stir throughout so it doesn't stick. While cooking, I added a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning and a bit of salt. Mix everything together until it was well combined and looking beautiful. But unfortunately, I don't have the clip, so pardon me on that. The next thing to do will be to crack in some eggs. And I'm using 8 eggs for this recipe. You can either use a gushi or mix a gushi with some eggs, depending on what you want or what you prefer. But for this recipe, I'm going with only eggs. Just simple and then delicious. And after 12 minutes on fire, I'll just give the stew a quick stir and then I'll begin by adding the eggs bit by bit, just as you've seen in the video. I won't stir it immediately. I'll just give it a little time to set in first. Then after about 5 minutes on fire, I'll just stir everything together beautifully, just as you've seen in the video, before moving on to the next stage. So moving on, the next thing to do will be to blend. So in a blender, I'll add some turkey berries and the pepper I cooked earlier, along with some medium-sized onion. Then I'll be blending this until it's nice and smooth. And this is the result after blending. So I'll just pour it back to the stew and give it a good mix until everything is well combined. And then I'll continue cooking on medium heat for about 15 minutes while stirring continuously or consistently so the flavors come together perfectly. 8 minutes on fire, I'll check on the stew and then give it a quick stir once again. And I'll add in 2 mackerels. Yes, I'm using 2 mackerels for this recipe. And at this stage, you can begin by adding any meat of wele. Yes, or just add your preferred meat. Yes, this is just a great time to add it too. So if you're here and still watching, then I'm guessing you're enjoying this video. So please don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe for more amazing recipes. Thank you. Our stew has been cooking for 15 minutes now, and it's time to add in the spinach. If you're using kontomire, you can boil it together with the pepper and turkey berries earlier on. But since I'm using spinach, which is very easy to cook and it doesn't itch. So I'm just adding it directly to the stew. For this recipe, I'm using 3 packs and I'll be adding it bit by bit, carefully mixing it to combine beautifully with the stew. So now the spinach is fully mixed in and it's been on fire for extra 8 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and add some mushrooms. Then I'll stir everything together until it combines very well. Since I'm not using any meat for this recipe, I'll be finishing it off with some smoked mackerel. The one I used earlier was canned mackerel, so just take note. And I like to add this at the very last stage so that I can still feel or see it and enjoy the texture of the fish even after the stew is thoroughly cooked. And once the mackerel is in, I'll just mix everything beautifully. And at this point, I'll let the stew simmer for about 5 or 7 more minutes. And just like that, we are done. Our kontomire stew or palava sauce is cooked to perfection. And just look at that. Very easy to make and it's absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for taking time to watch till the very end. I truly appreciate all your love and support. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like, share it with someone, and then subscribe for more amazing recipes. Also follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a blissful week. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.